I was out digging up a new outhouse one day, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude. My boy stopped and said, "That's gold, Pa." I hit him on the head and said, "That's black, not gold. That's black gold, Pa. Texas tea. Oil." Oh yeah, I heard a story about Jed and his family finding this on the other side of the mountain and moving to Beverly Hills. "Can we go to Beverly Hills, Pa?" With another slap to the head, I said no. "Go get some bottles. I think we could sell this by the bottle." They will call us the Not So Beverly Hillbillies. Well, hello and welcome back, everybody. We are here on episode 8 of the Not So Beverly Hillbillies. Now, you may be wondering why we're flying over the farming type fields, I guess. No, we're not going to get into farming. Not that serious. At least I don't think I am. Maybe I'll get bored and get into it, but I don't think I will. Off to the right there was a oil production with a nice view. But when putting that in, I noticed there was a even possible nicer view across the valley. I don't own that land, but I did ask our oil specialist to go up there and try to find some. A little trespassing, paid him a little extra for it. But told him to go up there, try to find some oil, and he did. So now I am going to purchase that land, and we're going to get a oil production with an even better view this episode. Alright, I feel like an absolute horrible person. I didn't know I owned a dog. Okay, let's just put it that way. I didn't know I owned a dog. I don't know how this thing's been surviving. I think it's got a name to it. What's it say over here on the bowl? Oh, doesn't say anything. Yeah, I definitely haven't been feeding this thing. Surprised it's still alive. It must be a wild thing out here just eating animals and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, I was just flying over there. I was like, hey, what is that? Turns out it was a dog. I hate when that happens. I hate when they give me a dog because I feel so bad for not feeding it. But now let's go ahead and look at buying some land real quick. So I want to build one up here on this mountaintop here. And we're going to need 24 for sure. That's $263,000. And then this one right here, I don't know if we need it or not. But I'm going to get it just in case. So 107,000 for that one. Right there. So that works out pretty good, I think. Now all I gotta do is figure out a good path to go up there and start removing the trees. Now I got a couple of options here removing trees. Obviously I can use that, what is it, that tree devourer. Can't think right now. That tree devourer, I can use that. Or I could just go through kind of deleting the trees, make it go a little bit faster and not profit off the trees. I'm actually kind of leaning towards that, not just because it goes faster, but because, well, I believe it was last episode, I sold off all that wood chips. And gosh, that was a lot of money. I was not expecting that much money from the wood chips. So I felt kind of bad making all this money off of something outside of the oil. So I think I might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Just stop doing anything with the wood, delete the trees, make it faster. And hey, speeds up some and makes me my main amount of money off of oil and oil products. So that's the idea. Right now I'm just kind of walking through here, trying to decide a path through here. I think I kind of got something decided. So let me get to removing all these trees. It's going to be pretty simple now that I'm just going to go ahead and delete them instead of running them over with the tree devourer. So a little bit faster. But we might have enough money. Well, I think we definitely have enough money. We're still up to $1.1 million. So there's no might about it. So we'll be able to get this in this month, in the month of April. And the main issue there is having to drive up this hill. Jeez. Well, I'm back already. So the thing is, I want to kind of head up in this direction right here, but got something in the way right here. It's this little cartridge thing. I did mention in one episode that I'm going to go ahead and just collect them. What was that, $50,000? Heck yeah. Oh, I didn't read what it said. I was kind of interested to see what that said. It looked like it said something about turbocharge or something. I guess they all have individual game names. That's pretty cool. But now I'm going to head up in this direction. I guess I can keep these animals here and probably make me a nice little drive through. Yeah, I'm going to try it that way. Well, here's what I got right here. Now, I do not have any guardrails up there. I kind of want to see if I accidentally drive off the mountainside or if the auto drive does. I thought it'd be kind of fun to give a risk there, I guess. But this is what I'm working with right here. This is what it looks like from this view. Let's go ahead and see what the view from here is. Hey, bam, right here. Got this nice farm down here. I'm sure this farmer is very worried that I'm probably about to take his land because I got all these oil productions popping up around him. And maybe I will take his land. Nah, I don't plan on touching the farm and stuff or the farmer's land. That would just be rude. Now, I think I got this leveled out pretty good. not really leveled out, I guess smoothed out pretty good, because I did go with the terrain, tried to my best. I did quite a bit up and downs, and there's something I realized. One episode I noticed that the grass was not removing whenever I used the level tool here. So we'll go ahead and do it right here. Hey, grass is not moving. I do it over here, grass is removing. The difference is, this grass over here is the grass that comes in on the map. This grass right here is the meadow grass. So I think that is tied to the map, I guess. That's what I'm assuming, what it seems like. That feature is tied to the map. Now, I like that feature. I think I like it more than I hate it. I mean, there's pros and cons to it. But I think I like it more than I hate it. Now, the main reason I like it is I don't have to go back over and repaint where I do some leveling or sloping, because I noticed it with the sloping tool. And the thing I love about the terrain being removed is having, or not the terrain, but the grass being removed is being able to have a clearer picture of what I'm working with. So, little pros and cons there. But this is the slope going up here, down here. I don't know how well I got it smoothed out. I think I did pretty good, maybe. I'll find out whenever I go to drive a semi and trailer up here. Well, actually, you know what? I don't got the semi and trailers anymore. It's the semi with the tanker attached to it. I don't even know what those would be called. The only time I've really ever seen those and had a different name for them is whenever they were dump trucks. Because they had the dump beds on the back. But what are they called with just like a tanker on them? Or just anything else in general? I don't know. But no, this is the path going all the way down. Looks like it's pretty smooth. I used the slope tool a lot on this part right here. Well, on this whole entire road. It's probably the most I've ever used the slope tool. A lot of experimenting. Don't know what I'm doing half the time, but I think it worked out pretty good. Now I need to go ahead and activate that before I forget, because I am horrible about remembering to activate those. But we'll come in through here and activate it. There we go. This is the only one not activated. But now, looking pretty good, I think. Now all I need to do is get another vehicle out here delivered. I'm going to get the same one. I think I am. I can't even remember which ones I got. What are they, all black or something? Pretty sure I went with no extra upgrades on them, just made them black, and of course went with the upgraded engine, but nothing besides that. Let me check out what I already have as far as vehicle-wise and get another one purchased and up there on that mountain. There we go. I believe I got the same build. Now that I look at it, I might have different tires. I think I might have went with some more off-road beefy tires. You know, let me drive over to one of them I got over here real quick, make sure. Because I thought all I did was changed out the color and put a bigger engine on it. Maybe I did a little more than that. Yep, those tires definitely do look different. Let's see if I can switch these out real quick. I guess it really doesn't matter. But I am doing a little off-roading here. Those look about right. Let's see what else I got. Those aren't it. Those aren't it. Those are nice ones though, I like those. Those aren't it. You know what? I think it was these ones, maybe? Let's go ahead and customize that. $5,100. Wow. Let's see here. Yeah, those look about right. They look exactly the same. Now, of course, I did go with that food grade only on the side of it. Just a little joke, I guess, to myself. Have a good little laugh with this. I don't think those are the same tires. I have no idea. Oh well, I don't care. Maybe it's because I'm in the shade or something and they just look a little different. Oh well, we'll go ahead and get this hooked up. Maybe. Come on. Oh, man, it changed out the whole backside too. Come on, really? You gotta be kidding me. There we go. That might work now. And you are seeing those auto drive lines there, and I do plan on putting an auto drive course up to the top of that mountain and back down eventually. But let me go ahead and get this up to the top of the mountain. And then I believe I got one more of these oil tanker things I need to put back somewhere. Well, there we go. Got everything set up. I believe all the auto drive courses are working correctly. Don't know. Not 100% sure on that. I am definitely no expert on that. But I got the route up here, route down to the refinery. I think we're good to go. Now, I believe I'm just ready to sleep through the month, so let's go ahead and give that a shot. And I'm gonna go ahead and break in my new oil production right here by sleeping somewhere over here. And I mean, got a new truck here, so I'll sleep right here on top with this nice view. Go to sleep right there, 8 a.m. Sounds great to me. All right, there we go. Hey, looks like I've still got a loan coming out. Production cost way up there, $4,500. But I'm pretty sure I'm making a fairly good return on that. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that loan. Maybe I can pay it off. I'm not sure. Hoping I can pay it off. That's the thing. Hoping. $333,000, and I'm pretty sure I can pay that off. Let's go ahead and go 333,625. Good enough. Not doing all those decimals. Basically, it just means I got 1 month left. It's going to be paid off next month. Okay, so hey, we're good to go. 542,000 left in the bank. Now, let's see here. What was the best sell time for that oil stuff? Well, still says January, so guess I'd have to look somewhere else. But no, looks like we got paraffin coming in, kerosene, motor oil, and bearing grease. Pretty exciting about that right there, I think. And those are all different sell times. We got July here, January and kerosene, motor oils December, bearing grease is January. Hey, let's take a quick look at that production though, see how much it actually went through in one day. Oh, down to 158,000 liters of crude oil in there. I don't know how much I had in there, but I feel like that's down quite a bit. I feel like it is. Not sure. Now I got my sawmill over here, totally just kind of abandoned this thing. I had so much plans for this to probably go into other productions, but looking like I'm not going to. I'm going to try to stick with the oil stuff, get this goal hit at 25 million. Now let's go ahead and sleep another month, see how much this actually goes down, because I don't know how much it's actually going down. It does not run in parallel, so it's not gonna be able to figure the math out perfectly. Well, might be able to if I do some division, some percentage, and yeah, all that stuff. I'm not gonna worry about. I know there's 158,000 right here. Let's go ahead and sleep another night out in the wild. You know what? Let's sleep on this mountaintop all the way up here. It looks like a nice little area to sleep at. Get an even better view overlooking my accomplishments here. Well, I can only see 2 of my accomplishments, which is this production and the one way back there in the background, but we'll sleep here. 8 a.m. That production was at 158,000 liters. I'm going to go ahead and take a note of that just in case I forget, even though I said it a couple of times, but I will probably still forget. All right, here we go. Production cost $12,741. Wow, quite a bit. But 158,000 down to 118,000. What is that, like 40,000? 40,000? Yeah, I think 40,000. Wow. So they only use 40,000 liters of crude oil each month. Not bad, not bad. Looks like my diesel's getting pretty full. That's going to be an issue. Well, it only holds 30,000 liters. Let me get something to take care of that real quick. And before I take care of that, I see a floating game here that says something harp lifter. I don't know, maybe it'll tell me. You don't have any animals? Well, I know I don't have any animals. Just give me that. It says you found its harp lifter game cartridge. Hey, 17 more to go. Don't think I'm going to find them all, but oh well. Now, thing is for that diesel, I think it was diesel or fuel. What was it called? I really don't remember. A diesel. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and get in another truck that I've already got. You know what? Change plans. I already have this semi and I already have this trailer. So let's go ahead and take this over there to that refinery and start filling up with that diesel. Now, I'll just have to come over there every now and then, hit the refill button as I sleep in all these weird places. But it should do the job. It should work out pretty good. You know, I should have tried to put like milk or something on this. I think the fill point is not that building right there. Just ran right into that. My bad. No, but I think the fill point is between this building and that tank over there. Gosh, ran right into that too. Somebody take my license away. Oh man, I'm doing horrible at this. What am I doing? I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hit that trash can. You know, I don't even think I could mess up this bad on purpose. Gosh. There we go, looking a little better. Let's see if it works right here. Don't know if it'll work. Nope, doesn't work that far in there. At least I think the trigger's right here. Time to turn those back on real quick, because I don't know. Yeah, it shows it there. Oh, do I need to open the tops maybe? Oh man. I got that manual refuel on. Does that really affect the tank too? It does. Okay, time to take that manual refill mod out because I'm not gonna stand here doing this every single month. I mean, at least I don't think I am. I mean, it is going kind of fast, so it's not too bad. Jeez. Okay, problem solved. Got that figured out. Just glad I don't have to do that with the oil. And there we go, got it completely full. 22,000 liters in there. Guess I can turn this off, don't need that on. And you know what? I don't think I slept here at my new refinery yet. Let's go ahead and take a little nap here. Somewhere. Let's see here where I want to sleep. I'm going to sleep under the cover here, right on top of this pallet jack. There we go. Great demand at selling station generic. Oh, that's a nice name. Very generic of a name. Great job there. So we got 12,000 liters, almost 13,000 liters of diesel. So it looks like every month or 24 hours or whatever, it's going to be about 13,000 liters. That's good to know. Crude oil's down to 78,000. And of course, I'm just going to come over here and refill this again by hand because I haven't taken that mod off yet. Now I need to go ahead and consider selling all my crude oil or putting it back into this refinery. I think I'm going to put it back into this refinery right now. I want to at least get a couple of years worth of crude oil in here maybe. Now that I know, I believe, what was it, 30,000? 40,000 liters each month, I think? 40,000 liters each month? I can't remember. I should have wrote that down. But I got a general idea of what I need, so let's go ahead and go through. This is why I got an individual truck for each one. I just come through, hit R, come through, hit R, come through, hit R, come through, hit R. And now I'll jump back to that very first one, and once it's full, or stops, I'm going to send it to the refinery. Don't know how much I have in here. Ooh, 50-something thousand liters. That's nice. Well, as I'm sitting here waiting for this to fill up, I just realized I could have just set these up on distributing, and they would have distributed it over to that refinery. Now, that would be great. It would work out great, but if I want to actually sell this crude oil, then I would need these here, so it's not a complete waste. But I am kind of wasting my time just sitting here waiting for this. Oh well. I like to get all this over to the refinery, and I guess I'm not losing any. I think you lose some if you do the distributing on it. I think. I'm not too sure. Well, we should be getting pretty full here in a second. I mean, we're sitting at 60-something thousand liters right now. Come on, let's just stop it. Okay, almost there. Hey, there we go, 65,000 liters in this. Now, this is how I'm going to get it down to the refinery. And the reason I set up all these auto drives is I just hit this right there. It's going to head down to the refinery. As I got it on ref. I don't know how to spell refinery, so I just put ref. And then I jump to the next one. Hey, this is done. So it stopped filling. I could hit R again, and it looks like it added a little bit more. But we'll go ahead and go in here to refinery. It's going to head over to the refinery also. Next one. Oh, that's on pump 1 for some reason. Let's go to refinery. There we go. And here's my new one. It's on pump 4 because it's the last one. Hey, I see a truck going down there. Now, I believe there is a way I can do all this completely automatic. Like, I won't ever have to touch this again. I can set it up to come up here, pick up, go to the refinery, unload. It would just constantly do that over and over again and probably do it once it's full. But I'm not too worried about that. I like doing some of this stuff manually myself, and plus, I'm just not smart enough to figure that out yet. So I'm kind of putting it off. Okay, looks like I went through all those. Now I'm going to go back to the first one, even though the first one's not going to be the first one to arrive here. So let me not go to the first one. Let me just jump over here to this refinery. Oh, got to start this up to empty this out. Got 106,000 liters here. Let's see how much I end up with total in this production now. And start to get a plan together whether I can start selling some of my crude or if it has to all come to the refinery and sell the products from the refinery. But that's all done. I believe this is from pump 1. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to send this back to pump 1. I'm just going to go in order. I'm really not sure where it came from. And then next one's pulling in right now. And this, like I said, this can all be done automatically, but I'm not that smart. Or I just haven't quite figured it out yet. Yeah, this is going to go to pump 2. My biggest concern is them running into each other eventually. I believe I do have those notifications disabled right now for roleplay type issues. Didn't like those popping up, but pump 3 for this one. And looks like the last one is right here. Oh, pulling into the refinery right now. That works out great. So nice little operation right there. Worked out pretty good. Don't know if they're going back to the correct ones or not, or the ones they started with. There's really no correct ones that they need to go to, but we'll go ahead and... Oh, I need to unload it first. There we go. Now send that back to pump 4. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 380,000 liters of crude. I believe it was 30,000. We went from 58 to 18. That's 40,000. Yeah, that's 40,000. So 40,000 liters. Am I doing my math right? It just does not seem right to me. Yeah, it's 40,000 liters. Okay. So we use 40,000 liters of crude every single month. So let's times that by 12. That's 480,000 liters for a whole year. So we're not quite there yet. I want to get up to at least 1 million sitting in here before I start selling off the crude. So we'll get there eventually. Eventually. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Another thing to consider is selling off some of these other items and actually unloading some of these other items, because they're going to fill up eventually and we'll be there before I know it. So hey, that is actually all the time I got for this episode. We got this new production in here. What is this? Oil with a better view? Because the other one I think was oil with a nice view or something along those lines. I can't really remember, but this one I think has a better view. Maybe, maybe not. But hey, I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a whole lot. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. They're always welcome and very much appreciate it. And until next time, y'all take care.